I done forgot when I'm doing my editing where I've done an opening for these videos or not. This video that you're going to see today, when it gets posted, is kind of a mismatch of several things I've been working on. I've done another tool holder, had a bozo moment, welded it up, mill broke, had to get a gear, waited on it, actually going to change it to belt drive when it gets here. Started work on my grinder pads. You'll see me machining the pieces for it. And it's sort of ongoing too. So I've got like 3, 4, 5 projects sitting here in the middle of being done. I got another D&MG holder. It's right here. What I did is V&M. This is D is the D holder, and I'm going to do it. And that'll probably be the next thing I do. Vice hasn't even come out of the building yet. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. And I thought, before I may not have shown you the latest, this is exactly how I've got the lathe arranged. If you'll notice, I've got tools sitting around. I'm going to set this one here if it'll sit there. So that's where that one will sit. So see, all the tools are sitting in positions all around on the lathe with the screws. See, I've got the centers and my other drill chuck back here. I got another one of these here to put the file in. So that's how I've got it all arranged. I'll probably put some more of these studs here, and maybe like on the side right here if I need any more room, because I'm pretty well running out of room. Or I may put a couple here towards the back of the lathe to finish taking some of these tools up. So see, that kind of rest is real good. So I actually got that was one of the empty blocks I had sitting there, and I still got, and I'm going to be using for the project anyway. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. And I've got everything on my tool bench sort of just scattered where I've been working, whatnot. So basically that's kind of where I'm at. That's my opening, and give you a quick overview of that. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just sort of lining everything up. And basically that's what I'm going to do, is line everything up, get it turned on, and just sort of get close before I even start. So let's see, I may find us some, hang on just a second. Nice piece of paper. What I usually do is I try to not to hang the quill out a lot on this mill. I mean, it does a good job, but I don't like to hang the quill out. I'd rather move the head as much as I could first before I start the mill up. There's going to be my 0 point. Okay, before I start, I'm going to go get me a pair of depth mics. I'll be right back, and I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. And go over here and pull. Like I always keep an extra block or two. There's 1 or 2 always hanging here, so what we want to do is, obviously, I don't usually have a drawing for this, so I kind of work off. What I do is I go ahead and just mill this to depth. Okay. So this is approximately 420 thousandths. Never hurts to double check. About 423 is what this one is. So what we'll do, we've got our zeros set, and we'll go down. I'll go down about 50, usually 50 to 70, 50 to 60,000. All I like to do at one time with this little wheel. Just reach over here and lock the table, and we'll start milling. Another 60,000. Brush here. I want to clean it off, and that's just kind of the drill. We'll just get her down to depth here, and then we'll work the width out. That's the way I prefer to do it. I prefer to get it to the depth, and then work the extra out. Now that I've got through the skin, I'll go ahead and try to go a little more. Try to go about 100,000. That skin. Skin on these holes. About 300 down. Go down to 4, and then we got about 20 or 30 of finishing cut in there we'll make. And then we'll give it some width. Wind her on out here and get a hold of the mics and see what we got. And we got to do a little deburr here. So here to get us a file off the lathe. So we get a good consistent measurement. No, be measuring no burrs. See what we got. Where is the depth right now? Don't tell me I left it laying. Oh, it's laying over here. Drill press. Okay. I don't want to leave nothing. It does vibrate a whole lot. We're about 417 right there. And where is my sample piece? We ought to be really close. Oh, I'm getting about 420 with that. And we're a couple thou. It doesn't hurt to be a hair bit deep, so we'll line it up. Just a little light cut and come back and check it. And if we get the depth, then we'll work on the width. Right on it. Now, we have to decide how wide it's going to be. All right, so to the outside of the top of the flats, it's 410. And see there, so it's 410 and we got basically 750. So we got We got an inch 410 thousandths, that's what it is. So, what you got to do, and I'm going to go ahead. Well, after I got off camera, I was having problems with the mill. The collet, evidently mill slipped in the collet. Then it jammed. So, the gear's dead. I called Precision Matthews just a few minutes ago and I have a gear on the way. So, I'll be down for a few days on that. I got some SNMG inserts as I'm going to make a chamfering tool. So, we'll just have to kind of go back and start over. So once I get this gear back, I can go back to start milling and I can get this straightened out. I don't think I think the collet got to slip and caused a lot of the problems. So we'll just have to deal with it. So there we go. Well, we had a little problem. All the problems that I had with this tool, with the mill's running right now, is I actually cut this too deep. So what I'm going to have to do is weld it up to re-mill it. So I got to do a little extra milling on this one. This is the finished tool holder. I was going to shoot that last night when I finished it, but I got a phone call. So see, there it is. It centers up and just fine. It's a little bit thick, and it almost rests on the end of the part. That's a thicker tool holder. I've got another one. I'm wanting to mill. So, but that's, you can see where I had to weld up my goof ups and kind of mill over it. The mill's running. I just got part of the guards off too, by the way. This is this week's come in from eBay. This is a threading bar. And here's the interesting part of this story is I didn't order the threading bar. I ordered something else, and this is what comes from China. Well, I don't know what happened. And I'm not going to make a problem out of it because I could use the threading bar. I just reordered the tool because what all this is worth the same to me. So I don't know what happened, but this is what I've got here. This came in today. I'm going to make a grinder rest system. And that's part of the plan right there. So enjoy. I'm just going, it's a little piece of cold rolled. I just ordered it off eBay for pretty inexpensive. And I'm going to make a better rest for my grinder out of it. So there it is. I'm working on another project while I'm waiting for my mill parts. I'm going to have to, this will be stopped and started too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make me some new grind plates and stands for my bench grinder. So this is a piece of 2-inch wide hot roll that I just took these and stuck them in a chop off saw. What I'm going to do is face and drill these all in 1/4 20. Face maybe just one side of it and drill it. Then I'm going to weld this onto the here for like this. And then we're going to face everything off on both sides, and then I'm going to put it back in the forge-jaw and turn the flat, make it to make it true. What I'm doing here, and I've already done one off camera, I've done some more. Let me show you. I've got a couple of blocks here. These are going to be where the screws mount to. They've been faced all drilled and tapped. And then these are going to be the tool grinding plates. Well, I'm kind of, what I'm doing here is I'm just basically faced them off to true them up. So it doesn't really matter about the lengths. And I didn't really try to true them to get them in the forge-jaw, the perfect run out. I just sort of got them in the forge-jaw and that work with. In a way, I'd rather do this than the middle, because you know you're going to be true, but you're going to be parallel. You ain't got to do all that crazy stuff and beat it down and all that. To be parallel. I don't care if they're not exactly the same width, because basically it's going to be a top plate on the grinder. So I want them true, and that's the goal. So I done one of them off camera, and I'm doing the last one now. And then we'll weld all that together. So that gives us a good true finish. This one I may end up just a little bit off right there. It's not quite enough. Well, I'm not going to mess with it. When I set these up, the welds, when I'm going to turn the corners the way I want them, so it doesn't really matter. So we've kind of, like I say, we're just doing all four corners. I'm not trying to make sure that as long as I got a hold of them good, it's all what I'm carrying right now. And like I say, I'm not really going to worry about my widths. Just trying to take enough off to make it, as the old saying, so make it shine. So, facing the first one off. Again, I'm not shooting for size. I just want to make sure it's parallel. That's what my goal is get it nice and parallel with everything. It's just easier to put it in the chuck. Even if my mill was running, it's just easier to get it flat this way, or I feel like it is. Or flat as I want it. And you see here, it got a low spot. And see, that's what I wanted to do this for. That way I'll have it perfectly true. Perfectly true. That's the flat goal right there. One more shot. Turn it one more time. You see there, it is flat. Now it's true. So that's what I needed. That's just nice and true right there. So when that goes on that grinder, it'll be flat. So that's the whole goal. So I'll just get my other one made. I'll cut the heater off. It's cold to put it on. All right. What I've done now is I've machine welded them together. I didn't show any video of the welding. I'm not a Jody and I'm not a Chucky. I'm an old damn country boy and half-ass welder. It looks pretty good. Welder wanted to show its butt a little bit. Again, I'm not shooting for any sizes. All I'm going to do is now make sure that I've got both of these, all these edges. Well, I've welded these blocks together parallel, together. Especially this one side that's got the drill tap on it. When I get everything else built, that's got to be flush. All I'm doing is taking a light cut, knocking off any BBs or anything like that. I'm going to do both of them, and then I'm going to chuck it up and face the top plate off. Chew it up. See there, now see that's still not quite together. So I'm gonna go back and I want these to be the same. So again, I just took a little off the top plate there, didn't take none off the other. These will probably be a little different between each of them, but it don't really matter. They're just gonna go on the side. That's why I'm not really worried. I'm more worried about cleaning than I am side. Oh yeah, that's good enough. That's a little bit of a low spot, but that's good enough. This don't have to be perfect. Yeah, had a little bit of a low spot from where it was not quite square on there, but as long as it's a little low, that's not gonna hurt. So that's what we're going at. The last couple of videos I've been lazy and not done a closing. Well, I'm doing one for this. Basically, again, I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a couple mismatches, different things I'm working on at the time. And I've got some other things I want to be doing in here nearby future. I'm debating I'm going to probably make me one of these indicator holders because I could buy a better magnet stand when I use the 4-jaw. But I think it'd be to my advantage to use the tool post because of the size of the lathe is a little easier to work with. I mean, there's plenty big enough lathe for me, but it's the size of it. And I'm going to work on my vise project that you heard me talk about. I showed you pictures of the vise in, I think, last week's video. That's something else that's kind of ongoing. It's going to be coming down the pike. Now, I hope you enjoyed this here mixture of a lot of different things I have around. How I've got my shop set up, or how I put some stuff on the, set it up for my lathe with all the tool holders the way I've got mine placed and whatnot. So I hope you've going to enjoy this week's video. Hope you did enjoy it, excuse me, and we will get back with you later.